showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for the chosen one.
He has 20 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Smith has checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. See, contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Clippers trail by 13. And there's the pass to Redick. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Unloads from 9. The shot's good from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 24 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Smith against Pierce. Mozgov with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Enes Kanter. And Wesley Johnson has subbed for Paul Pierce. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And he gets it to go.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Cleveland leading by 13. Irving passes to the chosen one. Kicks to Mozgov. To the inside. To the paint. And taken away by Johnson. Now the Clippers moving it up. Redick's got the ball with 1 on the clock. And we finish one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Griffin, and it's Pierce in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. James outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. Here's Boozer. And he gets it to go. Boozer's got 7.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Paul dishes to Redick. His three-pointer's off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clippers trail by 13. At the elbow, Griffin.
That's a walk.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 12.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Outside Irving, on the wing, James. Here's the chosen one. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 6th assist on the night.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all his.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the 4th quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's the chosen one. He trains the quick shot.
Man. Let's go.
The chosen one's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Pierce. Griffin against James. Shot from 6. And it's good off the back rim and in. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he gets it to go.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Feeds it to Rivers. He dishes it to Pierce. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
To the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, they're going to play without fouling.
Johnson, he's checked in for substitution. 51 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Smith outside. Johnson over to help. The chosen one passes to Mozgov. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good for Mozgov. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 44 seconds left in the 3rd. Johnson outside. There's the feed to Redick. Six on the shot clock. Shot on the wing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
20 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Here's the chosen one. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's Augustine. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Redick. It's deflected, but they get it back. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The chosen one, he's in at shooting guard. LeBron James is out there with Mozgov. Then it's Smith, and it's Irving in at point guard. And the wide open shot from Redick. That 3 off the mark.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And Augustine kicks to Mahimi. That one wide left.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to the chosen one. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Redick. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the chosen one. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Redick, a good look. Los Angeles with another miss.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Griffin comes in for Pierce. And it's Paul in for Augustine. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Cleveland.
Let's go.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And here is Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. To the paint, off the screen. Mahimi's shot is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
James kicks to Boozer. There's the dish to Mozgov. Here's the chosen one. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The chosen one's got 11 points here in just the second half. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Dishes it to Griffin. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Enes Kanter's checked in for the Clippers. And Cleveland with a change here too. Darren Williams checked in for Irving. Kanter against Boozer. Pass to Redick. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Good.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Here's the chosen one. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. The chosen one's got 38 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
That's good.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Cleveland leading by 20. From deep three-point range. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Griffin on the double team. Here's the chosen one. No good on the 3. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Paul kicks to Redick. Again, the Clippers.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 22 is their biggest lead. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers trail by 18. He kicks to Redick. Griffin against Mozgov. Inside, here's Kanter. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And it's 6 points for Enes Kanter. The Cavaliers leading by 16. The shot's good from the chosen one.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside, here's Redick. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Redick's got 9 points here in the second half.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Redick. No good from the chosen one. Clippers trail by 16. Paul kicks to Cantor. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Left side, Griffin from 13, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Griffin's got 21 in the game. Now the pass to Boozer, and Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Moving it up. That's tipped. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Johnson. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The chosen one passes to Boozer. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball. They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing, and they're knocking down their shots.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Clippers trail by 14. Paul kicks to Redick. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
On the wing, Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper is good.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Cavaliers.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution, as tonight they complete a season series sweep against the Clippers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the chosen one. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Griffin just having a terrific game. 8 rebounds and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mahimi's checked in for Cantor. Pierce comes in for Wesley Johnson. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Paul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Wright comes in for Boozer. J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. And Mo Williams subbed in for Williams. Pierce wide open. He fires. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a...
LeBron for...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
I don't know what got into him tonight. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sport.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers group has been getting things done. It's been a fantastic season for them, and this could be one of its most memorable nights, as a win here gives them the best record in the league. And for all those teams that have wrapped up playoff spots, Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player, if you're a guy who's playing a lot? Do you need some rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak, you don't need rest.
No, you may have players coming back from midseason injuries, but you need to get them back into the flow. But you got to get your playoff game face on. And you know who had the best game face playoff?
Alonzo Mourning?
No, this guy next to us. Show him your game face.
Alonzo had a good game face, too.
Stop it. You look at this guy's game. Look at this guy's game face. Show him.
Let me see your game face.
You know what, Kenny? I lost it. I can't do it
Let me see your game face. That is frightening.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
That's not a game look. That's not a game look. That's your game book look. I can't do it anymore.
Here's a guy with no game face, Kevin Harlan.
Until morning.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
For the Suns, they continue their stretch of home games. And they're 18 games off the lead. Not the best team in the league for sure, but more than capable of winning on any given night.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after... After losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Greg, going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face them, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The chosen one in at shooting guard. Mozgov is out there with Boozer. Then there's Irving. And it's James in at the three slot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's the chosen one. It's hauled in by the Suns. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And a wide open look for Irving. Hits the three-point bomb.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
All right, Doris, thanks.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Almost. How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
The shooting percentage is really solid so far, fellas. Good start to this game for him.
No good from the chosen one.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Bledsoe dishes to Knight. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. James, the pass to the chosen one. Boozer against Bledsoe. Bledsoe comes over to help. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The shot's good from the chosen one.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Moving against Bledsoe. Lets a floater go. Mozgov grabs the board.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Bledsoe against Irving. Bledsoe kicks to Warren. Knight into the lane. Out to Morris. The shot from 20 feet away. The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave their white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
In the corner, it's James. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. LeBron's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Irving against Bledsoe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Here's the chosen one. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. The deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Bledsoe. 3-point lead. Backstep. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejau.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Feeds to Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Booker's got his first points in this one.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now Bledsoe following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Bledsoe against Williams. Here's Tucker. His three-pointer's off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. The shot's good from the chosen one.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Booker with it. Now guarded by the chosen one. Bledsoe against Williams. And Bledsoe, here we go. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And now, your son dancer.
A brief check now of the stats for Bledsoe. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. 6 in assists, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And, you know, his floor awareness, undeniable. You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
White, he's checked in for LeBron. Len's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Williams, that's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Eric Bledsoe, 4th.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones. That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Now here's Booker taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Smith. It's a 3-point game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. No good from the chosen one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The dish to Tucker. Launches it. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And now, your son's dancer.
And let's hear from Tyson Chandler. He talked about what he brings to this team. Chandler has long been the kind of player all coaches want on their team. He's the definition, Greg, of an unselfish player who doesn't care about his ego or his stats.
And he knows that and prides himself on it. That also makes him the kind of player his teammates appreciate so much because they know nobody wins any rings without a guy like Tyson Chandler on the team.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter is about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The chosen one in a 2-guard. J.R. Smith out there with Boozer. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Williams at the 5. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was simply superb. He finished with 42 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Releases. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The feed to Smith. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 18 points for Freak.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now, here's Warren. 9-point game his last outing. Clock at 4. Morris, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's the chosen one. Off target from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The Suns making a switch here. Yarebko's checked in. LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Mo Williams. And Morris comes over to help. And so here's Phoenix. Suns trailing. Knight with it. He's picked up by Irving. Chandler a screen. Knight kicks to Booker. Here's Yarebko. Covered by LeBron. Clock at 6. Outside Knight. Here's the 3. And the shot is good. Knight's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Phoenix.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Mozgov, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Mozgov's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Chandler with the screen on Irving. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Knight. He's got 10. A nice shot by Booker.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
We got to be more physical on defense.
Phoenix making some changes. Lenz checked in for Chandler. And so it's a close.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Markieff Morris is out there with Warren, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Now Boozer after Markieff Morris's three-pointer that didn't go. Irving passes to the chosen one. James left side. Inside, Chandler with the steal. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. He was all alone on that one. And that's now 18 points for Brandon Knight.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Now Bledsoe following the three-point attempt by Freak. Morris dishes to Chandler, and he goes in for the dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Morris with the bucket.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Took him no time at all on that one. 21 points for Freak.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 10. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about great numbers for Knight. He has 18 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect.
And he's good on the second. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now the pass to the chosen one. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Now here's Bledsoe. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. Warren with the ball. James covering. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Kicks it to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Pass to Irving. To the middle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night. Phoenix leading by 5. Morris a screen. Snatched away. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. No good from Booker.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
LeBron passes to the chosen one. Good, and the assist goes to James. The chosen one's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Irving against Bledsoe. Chandler is screen, and it's Bledsoe off the drive, and the dunk by Chandler.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Here's the chosen one. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the chosen one. 31 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
Hit the rim?
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for Carlos Boozer. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Bledsoe. Varejau comes up with the rebound. Varejau's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The call will go against Uretka. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step.
Cleveland leading by 3. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The chosen one. He's in at shooting guard. LeBron James is out there with Mozgov. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Irving at the 1. And Bledsoe, here we go. And he gets it to go. Bledsoe's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. Passes to the chosen one. Back to Irving. Pass to the chosen one. Cleveland moving it around. To the middle. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists in the game.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Over in the corner, Chandler. 6 to shoot. He dishes it tonight. Rebound by Smith.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Irving and stolen by James. Now Cleveland moving it up. It's tipped and stolen by Knight. He kicks to Warren. Knight into the lane and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving passes to the chosen one. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. It's stolen. Here's Irving. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Knight wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Knight's got 24 points.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
No good from the chosen one.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Left side Chandler. Outside for Bledsoe. They double team Bledsoe. Dishes to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. And Bledsoe with the stop.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its back,
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
and galvanize the whole squad.
Boozer is checked in for J.R. Smith. For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6 to the left wing. Here's Boozer. Here's the chosen one. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he makes the first. Mozgov hits them both. Here is Bledsoe. He feeds it to Warren. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 6 points for T.J. Warren.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look. And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Bledsoe with it. Morris a screen. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Mozgov. Here's Knight. The 9-footer's on the mark. Knight's got 28 points for the game.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
And the Suns making a change here. Len's checked in. Outside Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's the chosen one. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 8 now on the night. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to listen to Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
1:27 left in the fourth. Mozgov with the steal. At the elbow, it's James. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first. What a game for LeBron. He's got 14 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved. Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kinds of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. 15 points for Markieff Morris.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Warren. Here's Bledsoe. Nails it.
Somebody stirred up Eric Bledsoe. He's rolling.
Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's the chosen one. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Bledsoe kicks tonight. Feeds it to Lamb. Sinks it.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's the chosen one. Offensive rebound. Boozer buries it.
We're seeing the blazing hot version of Boozer.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way. Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Left side, Knight.
Well, that took way too long. If they're trying to stretch this thing out, they shouldn't waste so much time.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And the pass to the chosen one. There's the three. Can't connect. And so it's Phoenix who's scraped by.
The 2K Sports post-game show.